right, so this is the first episode of the NFL preseason pick'em show. It's supposed to be four of us. I don't know where Pat is. Like we talked about earlier, this nigga's on CPT time. Super ironic. But so what are your thoughts on the season as far as like what do you expect to happen as far as say who wins the Super Bowl or
Oh,
just any bold predictions as far as like certain players having
all
breakout
right,
years or
bro. Well,
certain
my
teams?
bold prediction right here. I believe Brady's walking out with his eighth Super Bowl.
Finishes 8-3
I
for his
say
career.
that only because he's 46, right?
Thought it was 45. But he's
He's
too old
either
to be a
45 or
quarterback.
46. Point is the motherfucker's old as fuck, bro. So being that he's so old, just think of it logically. Do you think he can go out and play another season? And then think of this too. They were just talking about, and I don't know if the story is true or not, but they were saying that Giselle is pissed off that he came back to play another season. So
Yeah, I
if
heard
that's
about that.
true, right? I don't see him coming back for another season, bro. And he came back to win this last chip. It wouldn't make sense for him to unretire and then lose.
I'll see what you mean since he's been the golden boy for well over 20 years.
Right. And to solidify his GOAT status, even though I don't think he's the GOAT, but if the NFL wants him to be the GOAT, they have to give him one last chip. And
Give
that's
him
not
that
going to
storybook
be
ending
2 years.
like they did Manning and Ray Lewis.
Right. And Brady's time is literally up, bro.
For real, man.
Sure, hopefully.
All right, Dale, what you got? What's your predictions this year?
Uh, I'm still sticking to what we talked about. What we say? We said Denver and Tampa, huh? I got
Mm-hmm.
I got Denver. I got Denver winning it all.
Denver over Tampa.
Yes, sir. You got to think about it.
Wilson?
Why Wilson was up in the commissioner box for the last 2 years in the Super Bowl.
That is some fishy shit. They definitely doing something behind the scenes, allegedly.
No, hey, you know what else I caught too? I thought this was silly. So he gets traded from Seattle, right? He goes to Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't even played his first game yet. Yet they extended him, bro.
Yeah, that is really weird. It's like
I looked
Deshaun got paid
at him
before Lamar.
like, bro.
Wilson got paid before Lamar. Lamar didn't even get offered a
Yeah, that's
contract.
crazy.
And we
Yup,
talking about a
that's
unanimous
crazy.
MVP here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
All right, so what are y'all's thoughts on this game so far? Because I know, Matt, you said you got the Rams getting beat in this game because they got solidified Buffalo as a Super Bowl contender. I said going off the colors, it would make sense for LA to win this game. So what
Yeah,
are your thoughts?
I can see what you're saying too, but I mean, LA just came off of a Super Bowl victory. They can easily come back, just like how the Niners came back after 5 losses, I think it was last season.
Yeah, they was deep in the hole.
So I mean, they can easily put them back in the playoff picture like that. And then too, like I don't know, same thing that you were just saying about LA winning. I kind of see that too. They also brought back Odell and Andrew Whiteworth to show off the Super Bowl trophy. I thought that was weird. I mean, Odell's a free agent, so why would he be in the stadium doing that shit? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So I can see what you're saying, but no, I think it's gonna be Buffalo. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, they in scoring position right now, so they could be up, 24-10.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, what about you, DeLeon?
Like with Buffalo, they want Buffalo to be something. The league wants Buffalo to be something. So on prime time, why not show?
Who Buffalo is?
Yes, exactly. And they be all over Josh Allen. So they just want to show that tonight, but and then trick everybody to think that Buffalo gonna make it, and they not gonna make it. They're not
Hey,
gonna make it.
now that you
The
said
bait, the Buffalo bait.
that, I
Hmm.
got another point with that too. So I didn't know when the Niners were playing or what. I knew they were playing on Sunday, but I didn't know what time they were playing. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
at all the games that are being played that day, tell me why the Niners and the Bears are America's game of the week. How the fuck does that make sense?
That's a 1 p.m. game too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, look. I'm a 49ers fan, so I want this shit to happen for them. Even though I don't think it's going to happen for them. But look, hear this. Trey Lance is starting, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's starting off as the QB1. So, I mean, if you're looking at this game, it's a lopsided game, bro. In my opinion, it is. You know? So
It should be.
That's what I'm saying. So, if it's a lopsided game like that, why would it be America's game of the week?
Maybe they know something we don't.
And I think it's one of those games where they want to display Trey Lance.
Yeah, wasn't that 1 point as Buffalo scores a touchdown? Josh Allen, number 17, while they had 17 points. But isn't it Trey Lance the one that opened up as like the favorite to win MVP this year?
Yeah.
Betting odds favorite.
Yes, that's the yes.
Oh, damn. For
And
real?
no one questioned that shit. Like, how many games has he played again? Not a whole season, but somehow he the favorite.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, me as a 49ers fan, bro, I don't even believe Trey Lance is the guy, bro. And what's even funnier, bro, is the other day I came up on a clip where it was the NFL Network hosts and everything, like Michael Irvin, Steve Mariucci, and all them.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they had a segment. It was called Season Storylines. Season Storylines, bro.
Keyword storylines.
And Michael Irvin is
Yeah,
over here
that's
talking
crazy.
about Trey Lance is going to go out and be a potential Super Bowl, winning quarterback. And that's the storyline that we need to see, or that's going to happen,
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, like I don't personally believe they're going to win the Super Bowl, but like I said, if they want Trey Lance to be up there and be talked about, right, they have to hype him up and they have to show him and display him in these games. It's the whole reason why it's America's Game of the Week this upcoming Sunday.
Yeah, his career could be, or to start out, it could mirror Patrick Mahomes. How Mahomes essentially sat for a year, then that second year he just lit it up. Trey Lance, he played some games, but he wasn't a full-time starter, and now this is his year and it's time to shine. He could, light it up.
Right. And then if you want to talk about that even deeper, it doesn't even make sense for him to really start right now, bro. Jimmy Garoppolo has took them to the Super Bowl, took them to the NFC Championship last season, and even Michael Irvin was over here joking about that shit on that season storyline segment on NFL Network, just rubbing it in, to the 49ers fans' faces like that. And it's like, dog, like, I don't know. I'm not saying Jimmy G is a great quarterback, but he has been winning games, bro. So for them to go out with Trey Lance, like how they have, and made him the starter, that just goes to show you that they're planning
They
something.
got big plans.
Mm.
Here's one storyline that caught my attention today, and it was on two different instances today, which is even weirder. The first one was the potential matchup of the Chargers and the Rams in the Super Bowl, where it was that Shannon was talking to Skip about maybe we might see something we haven't seen in a long time, like essentially a home, both LA teams or same city teams in the Super Bowl for one. And then when I was playing Madden 23 today, you know how they have like the games, like the preseason games, or they do the regular season by week. It was week one of the preseason. The Rams were playing the Chargers, and the caption was Super Bowl 2022 matchup question mark.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was really weird. Like, what the hell?
They talking about it right now.
What, the Rams and Chargers meeting up?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, in the game, like, they speaking on it right now.
Yeah, that's
Like
really
how you
weird how
said.
they just peppered that in.
Yeah.
That would be super unpredictable. I mean, not Josh Allen, but Justin Herbert, I said he going to have a big season this year, so
That's my
I don't
guy.
know about that big.
That's my guy.
Well, you got him in fantasy, didn't you?
Yep.
I think I got him in one of my fantasies too.
You did. You had to. You had to watch.
Yeah, because the first one I waited too late and ended up getting Aaron Rodgers, which, I mean, that's not bad, but still,
No,
I really wanted Herbert. All right, let's see. Cleveland at Carolina. Baker Mayfield goes against his former team.
This was like a matchup in the making. How ironic Baker Mayfield is playing Cleveland week 1 after all that turmoil. Think about it, y'all. Think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's get to the pick. I got Carolina beating Cleveland.
Same. Then Cleveland don't have Deshaun Watson yet. He won't play
Yep.
until he faces his former team, the Texans. How convenient.
That's crazy.
Just looking at this is absurd, the number of players that are playing their former team. Let's see. We have Von Miller against the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Flacco starting against the Ravens.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Baker Mayfield against the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Wilson against the Broncos. Week
Yep.
1. What are the odds of all of these matchups like this? That's crazy. It's like they predicted this or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, pick number 2, New England at Miami.
I got Miami winning this one.
Same. I even read an article talking about Bill Belichick changed up their travel schedule.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, usually they get there a day before their game if they go to Miami and travel.
Mm-hmm.
But they wanted to get out of the way early in the season, so they're going 5 days in advance, which 5 days in Miami with rich athletes sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
It already happened.
Exactly. Nigga said it already happened.
They over there turning up, boy.
That's funny. They at Club Live right now.
As we speak, 12:30. No, it's 10:39 over there. They getting ready.
That's funny as fuck. Yeah, I got Miami winning that game.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill can talk more shit.
Mm-hmm.
How
Just too many.
Two is better than Pat.
Just how they. Just how they. Yeah, Miami. They trying to push Miami. So I got Miami. I'm gonna just keep
I still got my doubts about Miami, but it's week 1. It's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. They got the Sunday night 8:20 p.m. kickoff. Dallas, Tampa Bay. It's at Jerry World.
I got Tampa winning that game. I got Tampa going into Dallas and winning.
You zig, I zag. I got Dallas only because this would couple into the whole storyline of Brady. Like he was retired for 11 days and he came back, and then his wife, quote unquote wife, Giselle, is mad that he came back to play football. It would fuel that storyline even more if they got their ass beat or just lost in that first game, following the heels of that story.
I could see that.
So I'm going with Dallas, even though historically they don't do well against Brady at all. San Fran at Chicago. I'm taking 49ers. I ain't got to think about it.
Yeah, exactly. Niners going to blow Chicago out. They going to cover that spread.
And they ain't got Khalil Mack no more either. He with the Chargers.
No,
so
we can move on to the next game.
Philly at Detroit. That's not even hard. Philly,
you know what? You know what's funny about that game? Philly going to win, but I got a feeling they going to win by 3. It's going to be close. But I got Detroit covering that game. But Philly
Detroit covers.
If you're a betting man, I got Detroit +4, but Philly to win the game outright.
Detroit +4, Philly to win the game.
Yes.
Detroit's games always go down to the wire. They're always close.
Yes, and they're in
Something
Detroit. So.
Yep, I'm with you on that, Philly. Washington at Jacksonville. I'm taking the Commies on the first game.
Commanders. Yeah.
New team.
I agree.
Sell some jerseys.
Yep.
Kansas City at Arizona. I'm taking KC for that first game.
I agree with you on that one.
Green Bay at Minnesota.
Ooh, let me talk about this one. Oh my God. I got Minnesota winning this one. I got Minnesota winning outright. Minnesota covering the spread. Kirk Cousins is going to look like a god with the new coach. Trust and believe when I say that. This offense, they're going to push it. They're going to push this offense to the max. Kevin O'Connell will have Minnesota winning this division. Trust and believe when I say that.
The division.
Yes.
Minnesota is
that's too
win
far.
the division.
That's too far. I'm talking too far ahead. But For this game, Minnesota will win.
All right, Minnesota. Yeah, I think even the odds makers had an upset brewing on this one. I'm
Yep.
sticking to Green Bay on this one. You zig, I zag. Staying with Aaron Rodgers on that.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins doesn't inspire any hope in me to think that he would actually perform well against Green Bay or Aaron Rodgers for that matter.
He gonna be
Now
like,
we
you
got-
like that? You like that?
Yeah, that shit was cool when it was the Redskins, but that team don't even exist anymore.
You like that?
New Orleans at ATL, man. You know, down south connection to NOLA versus Zone 6, East Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Them NOLA boys gonna win on Sunday. It's gonna be
Yeah, I
close
got
maybe,
that.
but them NOLA boys gonna win.
Them Atlanta games always go down to the wire. They find a way to choke. Marcus Mariota is a downgrade from Matt Ryan, an aged Matt Ryan at that. Yeah, I got New Orleans winning that game. Jameis Winston will be back.
Mm-hmm.
Cincy versus Pittsburgh Steelers. Was it in Cincinnati? I'm taking Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that one.
Pickett should get his first win at home.
Bengals will win on Sunday. Yes.
Let's see what we got. Baltimore, New York Jets. Flacco's
Ooh-wee.
first matchup against the Ravens.
You know what's crazy? That game's gonna come down to the wire. And you know what? I got New York winning in the upset.
That's another one they had as an upset too, man. That's how I know you sports bet. You saying shit like that, yeah. It's like when they be saying certain teams be upsetting and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I heard this before. It makes sense. I'm taking Baltimore, but I see what you're saying. But I'm taking Baltimore on this one.
Week 1. That's why I don't bet week 1 because week 1 is so unpredictable. But
It's a toss up. But
yeah.
Baltimore typically does well in their week 1 matchups, especially against the AFC East. Like Miami, they spanked the fuck out of them a couple years ago. Buffalo, I think Josh Allen's rookie year, light work. So I expect more of the same from the AFC East matchup with the Ravens. This one should be easy, man. Indianapolis at Houston.
Bro, we ain't even got to talk about this one. Everybody should. Indy. Come on.
Yeah, Matty Ice.
Yeah.
Tennessee against the Giants.
Bruh, I think New York going to go down there and beat them.
The new look G-Man.
Yes. The G-Man.
look. Danny Dimes, man. They could, you know what I'm saying? Derrick Henry, he's got to carry more of the weight now. The A.J. Brown ain't there.
They're going to load the box. They're going to load that box. And Tennessee's pass rusher got injured for the year, too. I forgot his name. Landry. Something Landry. But, yeah.
Giants.
So it's gonna be rough on Tennessee. So I got New York winning that one too.
Yeah, the Titans usually don't even open up the season well.
They don't. Even last year against Arizona.
Yeah, like even when they do make the playoffs, they usually don't do shit in the first game at all. Yeah, that was Tennessee Giants. So yeah, since you hopped in on this pick, Matt, who you got? Tennessee Giants.
Nah, that's an easy one. I said the Titans.
You got the Titans on that one.
Yeah.
What's that? I got Giants for the upset. They ain't gonna do much else this year. This the sorry ass Giants like usual. I don't expect a whole lot out of them. 425 matchup. Chargers Raiders.
I think with that one, when I did my ESPN picks, I think I chose the Chargers.
LA.
Yeah.
Little Justin Herbert breakout party.
Probably so.
Probably be a shootout too.
Yeah, probably will. The Raiders gonna stay in the game, but LA gonna prevail and win at the end.
Same. I got LA all across the board on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Monday night football matchup, Denver at Seattle. Russell Wilson makes his return to the place where he brought a Super Bowl.
Ah, shit. Denver wins that.
Denver.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that. It's not even. I didn't even gotta think about that one, bro. I would be shocked if Seattle
I got
upset the
I
Broncos.
got I got Denver winning that game, but really close. Very
Yeah, they're gonna make
close.
it close.
Very
It's
close.
it's all about entertainment, bro.
And it's on
And
Monday
it's
Night
Monday
Football.
night football, week 1, Monday night
Mhm.
football.
And that's the only week 1 Monday Night Football game they got this week.
I was surprised. I thought it
Surprisingly,
was another one, but I guess not.
nope. Week 1, week 2 they got 2. It's weird, but
I really hate that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, as
Didn't
someone
they
who lives
start
on the
doing that
East
a couple
Coast, I hate
years
that
ago?
shit. They've been doing the two game Monday night football since I was in high school.
when they open up the year,
Yeah, but I hate that shit. Cause like 10 is way too late for a football game to be starting. At least for me.
but they want everybody to see that game on Monday, so they
Yeah, I
wanna
get it.
they wanna.
All right, so Matt, since you weren't here for the other picks, I'm kind of rapid fire these at you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Indianapolis at Houston. Who you got?
Shit, I got Indianapolis on that.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Baltimore versus New York Jets. Joe Flacco, first matchup against his former team.
Nah, fam, I got Baltimore on that.
Baltimore. So yeah, we kind of split on that one. I had Baltimore on that one. DeLeon had the Jets. That would be upset C. Cincy Pittsburgh.
If I had to choose, bro, I'm gonna say Cincinnati.
Cincinnati versus Pitt.
Yeah.
Homeland for the Bengals.
I'm not confident in Mitchell Trubisky, bro. I don't even know why they started his ass.
That ain't gonna last long. Just wait.
No, yeah, that's gonna switch to Kenny Pickett, bro.
Damn, why Stephon Diggs' mom look like a dude, low key? No, that's a genuine question, bro. Like, I was like, this motherfucker. She looked like she under MK Ultra though, too, even with the blonde hair. Like, she looked dazed in a motherfucker. But that's besides the point. New Orleans at Atlanta.
I'm gonna have to pick the Saints with that.
The Know Your Boys. Yeah, we all three on that one for sure. Green Bay, Minnesota.
Oh shit. I'm picking Green Bay.
Green Bay. All right, same. DeLeon got Minnesota. Say,
That's a divisional game, so I say Green Bay winning that.
My thing is this: I don't trust Kirk Cousins, especially against the Packers.
Nah, he's always been booty against us.
Especially if it was a Monday Night Football game.
Right.
All right, this is an interesting one. Kansas City at Arizona, 425.
I'm leaning with Kansas City on that one.
KC,
Yeah.
let them light it up. Hollywood Brown should do good early on. Once Hopkins gets back, bro, not Kansas City, but Arizona finna light that shit up for the season.
They'll be in it, bro, but they're not gonna get over the hump. They'll probably be a wild card fucking dropout team.
No, I mean like they gonna get hot during the middle of the season.
Oh yeah.
And they
yeah,
gonna do the same shit they did last year, where they was like what 10-2, and
Yeah,
then it was just
fall
downhill
apart.
from there. That's what they finna do. Washington at Jacksonville.
Oh good God. Washington.
Commies over the car. I feel you on that. Philly at Detroit. Hard Knocks team.
I gotta pick Philly.
Close game or a blowout? DeLeon had a close game for this. Because you know how Detroit games are always very entertaining. Always down to the wire, no matter how many losses they have.
Nah, I think that would be like a 2-possession game by the Eagles.
Big Hurts and A.J. Brown get it going early. Just
I think so.
put the Lions in their place.
I think so. I think the lines will be better, but they're
This
still
by
gonna
the
be shit.
Lions standards, which ain't saying shit.
Right.
Since you brought up earlier, it's pretty safe to say you got the 49ers over Chicago?
Oh yeah. Now that game, I think it might be a 2-possession game too. Like 35-17. That's just what I think.
35-17.
Yeah.
We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, San Francisco should take that home.
No, yeah, that's an obvious W
They're gonna
in
blow
my
their ass
opinion.
out the door. It's
Oh
gonna be a
yeah.
blowout.
Tampa Bay at Dallas.
I'm gonna have to pick Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, Tampa Bay should win that, but at the same time, with Brady's on, nah, I don't see it happening right now.
Yeah, I'll say like historically,
It
Dallas
should be
has
the
a
Bucks.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like a bad time against Tom Brady. But it's the fact they brought that up so quick. It could have been telling you who exactly is going to win in Tampa, or it's kind of like bait. But yeah, I got Dallas on this because it would even fuel the story with Giselle being mad that Tom Brady came back. The fact he was retired for 11 days, and it's gonna make you question: should Tom Brady have just stayed retired? And that's a whole
Right.
storyline they could run for a week straight.
And they're going to do that. I can already see that.
Yeah. What does this have to do with his legacy? Give him the LeBron treatment. Now the snooze fest of a game: New England at Miami.
I'm gonna have to pick Patriots with that.
Patriots, even though they've been
Yeah.
in Miami for 5 days before the game, usually until like their one day. So you gotta remember how much players like going to Miami for obvious reasons. That's 5 days of that.
But I had the Patriots, bro. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins were to upset them. But being that they have Mac Jones, they gotta hype him up too. Well, Tua too, but I think Mac Jones a little bit more than Tua.
How far do you think they're gonna hype up Mac Jones this year?
A playoff team?
This playoff team, obviously not
Yeah.
not not a Super Bowl or nothing, but
Nah.
playoff team.
Nah. For the AFC, I believe they're gonna push the Broncos all the way. Maybe the Titans will get beat out, or not get beat out, but maybe the Titans will beat out the Patriots in the playoffs or something. I can see that.
I don't even know if the Titans are actually gonna make the playoffs.
They're not.
Nah, I think they will. They have King Henry, bro. They always talk about him.
True, but he had
Shouldn't have made
AJ
it.
Brown and shit too to make it easier for him to run the ball.
They're gonna
Yeah.
stack the box on his ass. You gotta remember
No,
that Todd Gurley. You gotta remember that Todd Gurley year.
Yeah, he should have been the MVP, and then the next year it was downhill.
Mm-hmm.
And off to Atlanta you go, and now you're not on the team.
feel bad for him.
Cleveland at Carolina. Baker against his former team.
I'm gonna have to go with Carolina on that one.
Yeah, that should be the most. I'll say if there's ever a surefire pick out of these, that's the one.
If y'all want to do a guaranteed parlay, two-teamer,
Who are
Carolina
the two teams?
and Minnesota.
Carolina,
Minnesota.
Yeah, Carolina, Minnesota.
If I had to be bold and pick two, I'm saying Carolina, Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
guaranteed a
know what?
lot.
No, I agree. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. But if y'all want to do an upset special, and I'm gonna bring up this fact right now. Sunday is 9/11, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about that too. But
So they
yeah,
might
cool.
have both New York teams win on Sunday. So
You're right. I see what you're saying.
and they might have New England win too, but I don't know. I like Miami.
I could see New England winning. Since you bring up 9/11, I didn't even think about that.
Then
And
again,
there's
bro.
some
Then
anonymous
again.
with
Then
that.
again. Then again. I think the Jets could pull that off too. I mean, it sounds stupid, but
It do sound stupid at like if you just look at it, but you got to
Remember
think
who
about
their
it again.
quarterback is and who he's playing too.
you know he's got to play out those 4 games or whatever. You know, until Zach Wilson comes back. So
Yep.
And
And then every year, if you think
his
about it,
former
every
team.
year week 1 is stupid. So there's no guarantee in week 1.
no, yeah, you're right.
I ain't reneging on my picks, but I do see what you're saying with the Jets Baltimore game.
I'm still going
Excuse
with
me.
the Ravens.
I did take the Giants over the Titans. And I'm still sticking with New England or not New England, but Miami over New England.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it though. We already said it. I'm sticking with it.
Uh,
But
I,
it's 9/11. 9/11. You got to think about that too. So
Yeah. And it's the Patriots too.
yeah.
I see the Patriots winning that though. Maybe later in the season the Dolphins will win, but no, I see Patriots winning this one.
That is what they usually do too. Is the first matchup New England wins, and then the second one. For some reason, when Miami goes to New England when it's cold and they're a warm weather team, they just
They go down.
all of a sudden find a way to win. It's always like the first 2 weeks of the season. You know what? I am gonna switch that pick. The New England one. That
You know
Baltimore
what?
pick staying out.
Put me on there too. Put me on there too.
New
Yeah,
England.
no, yeah. It's the 9/11 for me.
Yeah, like that is. There's a reason they had the season kickoff on 9/11 too.
That's the first thing I thought about.
I'm still sticking with Baltimore over the Jets.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Giants. I'm still sticking with that.
I don't know about the Giants, bro. With that pick, bro, you might as well just go get a Daniel Jones jersey, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the Giants. Week 1 makes no sense ever in football.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Probably so.
this is week 1 of Rig the NFL Pick'em. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. All the links to the channels will be in the description. We out.